This episode is brought to y'all by Fit on Wheels, your mobile fitness to go. Listen, you got a corporate event, a special event, a birthday, a conglomerate of people that you're trying to get together. Whatever the case might be, just to be able to bring folks together, this is the mobile fitness experience on the go. Make sure to check out info at fitonwheels.com. You already know the vibes. You travel on wheels. Bet.
Hustling.
A question from the audience. Are you all right with
Yes, no, you're good. Go ahead.
All right.
Hit us up.
Hi, good afternoon or good evening. So I have a question. Sally, hey y'all. A question. So when you're coming into doing something different that's literally never been done before, how would you speak to the corny phase, right? Like you're doing something different, again, that's not been done before. Explaining that to people, the conversations that you're having. When you guys were actually starting your businesses, what did that look like? That, I don't know if I want to say vulnerability, but can you speak to that portion? Again, the corny phase.
It's no corny phase.
There's no corny phase. Do you believe in your brand?
Every step you need that.
Do you believe in it?
You have
That's
to believe
just
in
spread
yourself.
Up the grade. It's not corny. It's corny because of the fact that it's not popular.
What's corny is once you get into your business and you skip the phase and you fuck yourself up. That's the corny part.
And it's like, how can you sell a dream that you
it's nothing, no questions are corny, no steps, no phases, none of that's corny. Like every step of the way you need to learn it. Regardless.
Can you tell us what you do? What it is? What's the corny phase you're in right now?
So I'm kind of blending two different two different industries. So it's different in a very healthy way. So
okay, let's talk about it. What's the blend?
Ooh,
because I follow you on social media and I'm trying to see if I see what you're doing.
So health.
Okay.
Like, and actually having a healthy perspective, as well as like housing. It's definitely different. So I would just say that portion, but combining health and really being centered and focused on people's health, not necessarily just fitness, but all that health encompasses, as well as blending that with housing, as you know, people.
Elaborate on the housing part. I'm not following.
Community development.
Okay.
So look, I met you in the gym. You were working in the front office of the front desk. I liked your aura. I've seen you like move and groove in the gym. I liked you enough where I was like, man, this girl is dope. Let me follow her on Instagram. I started following you on Instagram. You do your little singing or whatever. You know, your little whoop.
Do that.
No, she be harmonizing. She be playing. She be playing.
That man, she's singing her heart out.
She don't be singing her heart out. She be teasing.
She be teasing us. That's what she be doing. She be teasing. I'm not littling.
I wish she loved my shit.
Herself, she be teasing.
She don't be singing.
If any one of y'all love my shit, I'm catching you out.
Don't do that, friend.
Let's go, friend. Let's go.
Yeah.
Screaming.
We waiting.
Healthy artist. Yeah, I wasn't talking about the singing.
Okay, but long story short is you are your authentic self. And people are going to buy into you and follow you for whatever reasons. People follow me for fitness. I'm a mommy. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm black. I went to U of H. I like the Saints. Individually, you're going to find people. Don't do that. Don't you do that. Individually, people are going to buy into you based off of the things that you love to do. Continue to do that, and you're going to build a tribe. And position yourself as an expert, give people free game, and just be you. It's gonna come together, but you are never going through no corny stage because
who told you it was corny?
She's dope in real life.
She probably set herself up.
Yeah, I mean, we're our worst critics. So,
yes,
like my partner, she go through pictures and videos. Nah, this is not it, and she has some fire shit. But the fact of the matter is, she crushed herself down.
Yeah, Cole, don't look over. He talking about you.
Yeah, she put herself under the bus 100% of the time, and she has like dope content, dope whatever. But she throw herself under the bus because she's her worst critic.
A lot of people like chase the Instagram filter and
that
fake
shit fake.
When really it's about just being yourself, looking in that mirror and working on whatever you want to work on every day. and taking your time with it. It ain't even no rush. It's life. You
Stop
know
looking for the instant gratification.
It should be real. It should be something, you know, that you really love. And if you do that, everything is gonna work out right. You know, it shouldn't even be about money. It should really be about happiness and freedom. Passion. You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
But you talking about instant gratification that folks is chasing and stuff like that, but that is what is received.
But at the same time, you can still be yourself online. And people are, there's so much fake online that people appreciate just realness. Real. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are not, you'll be surprised.
Is that majority or is that?
That's not majority, but you could tell who's real. And,
people, people appreciate authenticity, hands down.
Yeah, just period. Just like be real, period. Like, living your real life is the right way to live your life. Like, don't be out here
whatever you feel is your purpose at the time.
You know, okay, yeah, you can put your filters on and step up and do whatever you want to do on the gram and have your life, but the freedom of being yourself and not faking it, and nobody can't call you out, and you know, is you. I'm me. I'm gonna fuck if I mess up nobody ain't Jesus Christ. We fuck up every day. Everybody fuck up every day. So when you can accept that, live in that, it's not nothing, no fronting shit. When people start fronting and trying to act like they perfect, that's when you stressed out and living the fake life and the shit get fucked up. But when you can fuck up in front of people and win in front of people, either way it go, and just say, man, you know, I had a bad day, I fucked up today, and don't have to lie about that, that's the perfect piece, you know, to being, you know, happy. Fuck money, fuck everything. Just be peaceful, you know, be happy and cool with who you are in life. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you say fuck money and stuff like that, but how are we gonna eat?
Right, we all love money.
It's gonna come.
You switch your
money come with working hard.
That's that shit I'm talking about.
Money is you went to the military, so you have a super sense or a super discipline, I would say. So you got to deal with motherfuckers every day who don't got no discipline. That's like a curse. How I feel like I got super sense, more than common sense. But I gotta watch dumb people do dumb shit around me every day.
I tune them out.
That you still gotta move like it's a video game and be on defense.
I'm a civilian now. I tune
and watch
them
out
niggas.
for the dumb. So that can be stressful. I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, man, shit, you know, you gotta create your own world and just live in it.
That's that part.
And that's it. Beautiful. You know, it ain't about
be you in your own world.
Exactly. You gotta have your own
and be
world.
Comfortable in your own world. You don't have to be.
It ain't about nobody else.
Nobody else. But you.
If you can't be happy within yourself.
What's your mission? What is your purpose? What is your mission? Find that out and then live by it.
And it ain't gonna be your friends and family a lot of the times who support you.
It's always gonna be strangers.
Even if you have a random, like, so don't even get you know, discouraged by you can't do that shit. A lot of people fucked up, man. A lot of people don't believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying?
How they gonna believe
so
in you?
In life, you're gonna have to just take them chances and just take L's, and don't be scared of taking L's. Like, because a lot of people prolong success by being scared of losing in front of people. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's about taking L's till you learn and figure out how to win. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And don't expect nothing from nobody. Yeah. Expectations is gonna lead you to disaster. Do you?
And you gotta be a student of the game.
How you move.
Right.
A lot of times people just try to jump into something because they see everybody else do it, but don't understand
that. This is popping. Let me do it.
We make it look easy, but it's really a lot of sweat, tears, nose, loneliness, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So student of the game is very, very important. You got to know how to move and groove before you jump into something, because when you jump into it, you really don't know what to expect, and that's that passion. That passion. You got to be passionate about what you do, because these entrepreneur streets are very, very wicked, hard,
unpredictable,
difficult,
hot summers and cold winters, baby.
Yes, it's hey.
But I will say that on the other side of that, you know, like when you do gather enough self-confidence and you take chances on your ideas enough to see some of them actually work, the self-confidence that come with that is amazing. It make you feel like Superman. You ain't have to get no cosign from nobody. You ain't have to have nobody tell you your shit was dope and it end up working. You know, once that shit happened a couple times, you start building more self-confidence, believing in more ideas, you know what I'm saying, and want to try more shit. And that's how you keep growing. But, you know, you can't be scared to lose either in front of people.
Facts.
You know, it's a little bit of both that's going to get you where you want to be in life.
We got entrepreneurs over here as well, too. Some of them are actually set up as vendors here as well, too. We got shout outs to Abby over here, Magic Hands. Juanita, where you at? Can you bring the mic over here real quick?
Yes, ma'am. And then I'm going to
I kind of want to talk to her a little bit about her startup, you know what I'm saying? And just what you've had to endure in trying to get started. I mean, we kind of work together as well, too. So I've seen it, but nonetheless, like, what have you had to endure? I mean, your focal point, you started out with just kind of just trying to get your feet wet.
So essentially, I was a personal trainer to begin with. I'm a transplant from California. And I
don't like that word.
I don't like it either.
Y'all got to figure out something else.
That shit sounds forced.
No, because somebody called me that. I really caught offense. I was about to scratch because I didn't like that shit.
He said he said New Yorkers made it.
Nah. Somebody called me that, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
I don't like that.
But so I moved out here from California and was a personal trainer and was pregnant with my 4th child.
Come on now.
But the snappery was like, come on, Abby.
Yeah, 4. My son's actually here with me. He was out in the lobby with me, helping me. But I was introduced to a performance therapist because I was having excruciating pelvis pain. 4 years after working with him, he asked me if I wanted to join the team, and
Cliff?
That was Cliff.
Shout outs to Cliff.
Cliff called me today.
Recovery.
5 minute
We got
message.
Recovery Box in the building. Shout outs to Omni in the building. Omni Ashford for Recovery Box. And we got Recovery U. That's Cliff.
Yep. So worked for him for 2 years. Basically was the face of his business and was like, you know, this is what I love doing. I love helping people feel better in their body and perform better in their lives. So I pursued my licensing for massage therapy. Started that in May of last year. Got my license March of this year.
Congratulations.
Where'd you go?
Thank you. Avalon School of Massage.
Avalon?
Yeah.
I went to Texas School of Massage. I did a lot.
Massage therapist too?
I'm not.
But he don't help
I did a lot. I'm
nobody.
telling you, I'm one of them people that like I got to try shit out.
For nothing.
He look for me talking about, oh yeah, help me out.
He wanted to add to the resume. He wanted
back
black
crack,
and white.
that's probably
He
what he
ain't
do.
doing
He's
nothing
like
with
1,
it.
2, and that's it.
He ain't helped one person yet.
But yeah, back to you.
Yeah. All right.
So October of last year, separated from Recovery U and branched out on my own just because I was like, I'm running their business. I'm tired of making the big money for them, ready to make my own big money. I have my own children that I need to set an example for.
Let's go.
Here I am.
Congratulations.
What am I, 3 months into it now, being fully licensed, and this is my first networking event.
So.
Oh!
Hey!
That's what's up.
Appreciate you.
Chances being taken.
So, anybody looking for a massage, I am 100% mobile, meaning I come to your home, so just let me know.
I want one.
This one right here.
Sign me up.
You gotta have like an extra large, long table
Right,
for
for a
him.
slim.
I got you.
I got one at the house. You can just
I
pull
got
up.
one.
Friday. I get a Monday, then a Wednesday stretch, then a Friday. Yes.
Just don't look into his eyes.
Let's go.
Tell him to put them shades on.
Tell them don't caress the video.
Sugar Daddy Slim.
They will.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to make my way back over to this side of the room because we had a question.
Come on, Heels.
Right.
Come on, Juanita.
She's doing it, you know what I'm saying?
You really
Shout out
giving
to
us
Coco,
Oprah
the bitch
Winfrey
trainer,
vibes right now.
You know.
Go now. Hurry up.
Propane.
God damn it.
What up, man? I just want to say, salute to the Muscle Hustle, man, on the 1 year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. Salute to everybody up there. I think,
that, bro?
Propane.
Why he got to hold the mic like he
y'all,
rapping or something? Like
especially for everybody
I hear it.
who,
I already feel a bar.
for everybody who came to Houston from out of town, you know, that's amazing, man. I think what y'all doing is amazing. But I just want to say it's a lot of Houston disrespect up there, man, especially from y'all East Coast people. You know what I'm saying? I go to New York a lot for work. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's dirty out there. Y'all got rats. Y'all food not that good. Hold on. Hold on, y'all food not that good.
Yo, son.
And y'all, hold on, wait.
Yo, B, it's mad rats out here, B.
I'll give it that because them rats are set tripping.
I be hearing y'all up there disrespect Houston, you know, and y'all women don't know where it's Houston. Y'all gotta chill out. Y'all gotta chill out now.
I said Walker, Texas Ranger.
I be hearing y'all up there talking about we ain't no hustlers out here. It's easy out here. Hey, chill out. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all though, but you know, I got a question for Slim.
Okay.
You know, hey, you know, you've been doing something for over 20 plus years. You've been successful. You've seen the heights of it. You know, you got songs with Beyonce and Gwen Stefani and all that shit. But you're still doing it. So my question to you is, like, after 20 plus years, 25 plus years, what are some of the like goals still as a rapper that you got that you want to touch?
That's a great question.
Let's go.
That's a great question.
Like I say, man, I'm a day-to-day dude. So honestly, I really don't even know what the future holds for me, honestly. Right now I'm Sugar Daddy Slim. I feel like I'm 40, about to be 44. You know, I feel like I'm trying to juke joint music. I just did a Around the World album that sound like juke joint music. So it's just like, man, really, I'm not trying to compete with the youngsters like you. I'm not trying to sound like y'all or act like y'all. I'm just trying to be myself at 43 and make everybody want to be 43. You know what I'm saying? I just want to live this life how I'm supposed to do it. Well, I ain't gonna say how I'm supposed to do it because I ain't gonna lie, I don't live like everybody else. But you know, at 43, I just try to keep it real with myself and live the exact life and show people that you can be cool at 43 too. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't trying to keep up with the rest of them?
I ain't trying to keep up with nobody. I don't even see nobody at this point. I don't care about people. Like, I don't care. Like, as far as like to be mad at what somebody doing.
You saying you don't care about nobody?
I'm saying, like, I don't care about a hater or nothing like that. Like, you could say something about me. I don't care. At the end of the point, my life is my life. Like, it ain't even about, and that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Like, as an entrepreneur, when you bet on your ideas and they work, it give you a certain self-confidence that you don't even hear people. You don't even care what people think, feel. Man, the rose is in the garage. What are you talking about? It's working. Right. What are we talking? We shouldn't opinions don't matter at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So when you decorate your life how you want it and live in your purpose, you have a superpower that gives you a feeling that you don't even deal. I don't even deal with a lot of shit that people deal with. Worry about opinions and anxiety, all that type of shit. I don't care because I know what I've been doing, betting on my ideas, got me right here where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? 25 years later. So at the end of the day, keep doing your daily. Run your 3 miles, go to the gym, do a song.
You got to go level 1.
Wherever you land in this shit.
He's an independent artist at that as well too, and he's always been an independent artist at that.
Always, yeah.
So that's definitely something to commend as well too.
Right. It's hard work. It was at those times, like, it was times where I could have took a check and got more shine than I had. You know, it was times when other people looked like they was winning and I wasn't. You know, at the end of the day, though, in the long run, owning my, you know, and a lot of people be like, Slim do real estate. I don't do no fucking real estate, really.
Well, hold on.
I did the community. Let me tell y'all what that is. Okay.
Yeah.
So Houston, I used to do a little hood, me and my partners, Boss Life, we used to give back in the hood, like food.
Shouts out to Rico.
Yeah, Rico, Milton, you know, Corey, Burns Barbecue, all that. We used to just be random hood dudes just feeding the hood, doing hood things. And the 97.9 gave us a day. And by them giving me a day, I just met with the city and was like, what can I do to get, you know, make this look official or make it real? What can we do that, you know, besides Thanksgiving food? You know, it wasn't enough, I felt like. So we got together and built some low-income homes. Like, you know, it wasn't like we made a bankroll out for
You really saying that shit like it ain't nothing, though.
It wasn't nothing. We didn't make no bankroll. I ain't even get no money. I'm saying I put my money in and I didn't make no money out of it, like, really. Like,
but the families and stuff that
it ain't buy me nothing. So I'm saying people think I make money out of real estate. Really, I make money out of rap real estate by owning my music all these years.
So how much they paid you for that little song they just used your sample for?
That's Not My Song. That was Easy E.
He did use it too.
He did it first. Yeah, the Thug from Around the Way. Yeah, but basically, but at the end of the day, like I had a lot of success independently. But even I'm not even going platinum though. But just me owning my catalog for so long, and like I say, everything ain't go. Like, you know, I've been doing this shit every year, but every song ain't go, every album ain't go. But enough of them did where I can live an amazing life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take your L's with your W's and just continue to be consistent and do what you love to do, you know, and it won't even matter anyway because it ain't even work if you love to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something you doing.
Right.
So if you can find something you love to do it every day and at how you want to do it. Not trying to, I gotta, beat this person. Nobody else exists but you on this earth. If you really like at the top tier of who you supposed to be, you supposed to be the only person worried about, man, I'm doing this for me. I ain't looking at nobody else. So if you can find your vision of whatever you good at and follow that and live in purpose, is more than money, man. The freedom of that. I can smoke weed. NBA players can't do that. They make more money than me, but I can go on Instagram and talk shit. They can't do that shit. So understand freedom is more important than anything. Money, all that shit. Yeah.
All right. So amen to the smoking weed. However, we have another question here. Say your name first.
It's Big Kels.
Sure, Kelvis.
Right here. I have to take my shades off to see my brother. But I think all y'all being successful entrepreneurs, I think we all speak on, the good and the successes. And I think what a lot of us don't speak on is the reality. And that's fears and that's concerns. You know what I'm saying? So from one entrepreneur to another, I want to ask y'all, like, with y'all being as successful as y'all are, what is one big concern or fear that y'all live with every day?
Me walking into the gym and somebody doing something real stupid and I'm slapping the shit out of them and I get sued. Nah, fear.
That is one.
He was not lying. Shit. Don't let that slide.
I don't have a temper like that. But
do you?
A fear.
Why he lying?
Like Slim say, it's a day-to-day thing, so I don't really look for. I don't have a fear. I'm really fearless. You know what I'm saying? Like he say, when you get to a certain point and you done did so much in the industry or whatever you in, the fear part is out the window. So whatever happens, it's like, what the fuck? What?
Just gotta do what you do,
and then you just react right there. You just stay lawyered up.
Hold on.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Hesitant because of that failure that you guys spoke on. But how'd you overcome that initial fear? Was it something major that happened in your life? Was it just your mindset? I think it's that initial fear that people have.
Okay, so real quick, just to reiterate what she's saying, she said that to basically overcome that initial fear, right? What we overcame, pretty much just the initial fear that we pretty much faced right off the break. How do we overcome that?
My fear, you know what? My fear was, dang, if I do open a gym, who gonna come? And it's crazy, right? So I watched a movie called, it's a baseball movie, The Field of Dreams. And in the movie, the dude say, if you build it, they will come. And I did that. And they came. Plus, my mom and dad, they prayed like heck. You know, my grandparents, they all. Yeah, so like I told you, I'm a PK. I believe in God, all of that. My faith is to the roof. And so that's what I did. I walked in faith, not by sight. Because at days, like my boot camp, it was 5 people in there, but I'm training people like it's 100 people in there, you know what I mean? It's 2 people in there. I'm training like it's 100 people in there, regardless of the fact I got to set up 60 stations. 2 people. But at the end of the day, it's, I'm walking by faith and not by sight.
Who started out with you with those boot camps? Debo? You started
it was with me and my brother. Actually, Debo was my client.
For real?
Word?
No, Debo was my client, actually.
Not
You didn't tell me
Debo.
that.
Not the Debo.
Yeah, we had the picture. Can we go to the picture when he was my client? No, just kidding.
He said, pull the picture of the Debo at the beginning.
Nah, but actually, Debo was my client, and Debo. When I was on Emancipation, we worked out. Debo body started switching real quick, and he was just like, and he's learning. And certain people,
It's that Hennessy.
when certain
You gotta
people,
put 'em out like that.
when you teach them something and they learn and they pick it up like that, and I saw that in him, I'm like, dang, this dude. And it's crazy. I saw it, I didn't say anything, and then he was just like, hey, Ken, man, I want to start training. I'm like, you sure? Like, it ain't no cakewalk. You know what I mean? You're not just a trainer. You a therapist. You got to deal with personalities. You got to deal with showing up and your client not showing up. Oh shit, you may deal with you get sick and you got one of those clients that's just like, I don't want to hear it. I paid you. You need to be here. Girl, fuck you. Like, that's the type of time. But I'm just saying, you got to deal with a lot of stuff. Like being a business owner and being a trainer. But I mean, he made it through. He came through and blew up and he did his thing. So
I would say, to answer your question, as a new mom, my baby is like 2.5, 2 years and a half.
2.5.
Yeah.
Okay. You count it like that.
The fear for me is just
him falling off the bed.
No, my baby is rough. But I guess for me, there's no fear. Like they said, there's no fear, but there is purpose. And so I have a newfound purpose. I want my child to experience all the, like, just everything, you know, all of the things that I possibly didn't experience as a young child. I want my child to be able to experience that, but with a new perspective of me being, you know, a mother, an entrepreneur, a good person. And so that's what keeps me going. But you can't be scared in entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? You got to oftentimes walk in things blind, with no expectation. Expectations are resentments waiting to happen.
Do your research, though.
Yeah, for sure.
You will fail.
You gonna fail for sure.
That's the thing. Don't be scared to fail.
Do not be scared to fail.
That's what fear is. Like, you scared to fail, and that's what hold you back. If you don't try, you definitely gonna fail.
And you gotta also understand it.
You gotta once you fail, especially when you're dealing with money. Like, nobody want to lose money.
You got to spend it to make it, though.
You're going to figure that shit out fast when you taking L's of money.
Ain't nobody trying to end up on this and that thing.
It costs to be a boss. We might damn thing free.
Yeah.
I'm looking like money.
I heard about it.
But failing. Failing is good.
Part of
just
success.
like she said, you can't lay in it.
Yeah.
Like I told you, when Debo started with me, we was at Emancipation. I was there for what? 3 years. It was with me, Antonique, Marvin. That's my dog. We was all together. We was at one spot on Emancipation, and I had a falling out with the landlord. So basically, I told my story. I told my dream of what I want to do to this building. This. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the next time when I was supposed to sign my lease, oh, well, I'm not going to let you sign your lease. You're going to work for me now. And it's going to be my gym, and you just pay me.
Took your vision, try to run off.
Right. So I was like, girl, fuck you. I left. I went back to that same fucking tree that I started training people at Herman Park. I started training my people. Yeah, I started training my people there.
Hey, T.
Right. So I went back there. I started training people at the park. Nigga, my boot camp went from, we had like 75, it started growing and stopped till like, I only got 5 people, 12 people. Tiffany, her sister, Kenny, Asian Kenny. Like, we doing boot camps with 12 people. My shift program from the boys' home. Those guys, I was training them. It stopped completely. And then after that, like, I had to find somewhere else to go, and it stopped for a little bit, and then we jumped back up. We got the building right here in Cleburne, and it's been popping ever since. I wouldn't say popping ever since, but you know what? It popped ever since. So the first day, nobody knew. The first day, nobody knew even what we was gonna start at. And Tay was like, man, if y'all don't know my brother Tay, he's an asshole. He's probably quiet, but he an asshole. So I wanted to keep everything a secret. Like, yo, I don't want nobody to know where we gonna be at. We just gonna pop out. That nigga was like, fuck them. Took a picture. Boot camp Saturday. What's up? I'm like, nigga, we ain't got no equipment. We got hurdles. We got a couple of ladders. Man, we finna make this shit work. Let's go. All right. And we popped. Our first boot camp, we went back. We had 75 people our first boot camp. People struggling to have 5 people at, you know. So the fact of the matter that it stopped and I had to believe in it to get back going to where it was supposed to be. And then now to it's like, shit, by Wednesday, if you ain't book your boot camp now, it's done. Over. You out of there. You standing at the door with Jakia like, you can't come in.
And you know she not playing.
Capricorn said,
You know she not playing. Mom Dukes ain't playing.
Right. So
Mom Dukes ain't playing. You better come ready.
It's 10 to get in. So what I'm saying is, man, just believe in your dream. Don't stop. Even if though it tarry, wait for it. It's gonna come to pass. All right. So any entrepreneurs that your business moving slow, it ain't looking like the next person next to you, don't worry about that. Run your race, like Slim said, run your race. Be in your own world. It's gonna pop.
Get your credit together, y'all. Y'all playing credit, business credit. That is the name of the game. Ooh, credit is very important in your business.
That's gonna be on another episode. We're gonna have that. You know,
credit is very important. If your credit is not together, do not be afraid.
Credit
I went from a
extremely
570 to a 740, and it transformed my business.
Wait, you said 570?
You can't buy a vowel with 570.
Yeah.
I got a question for the audience.
all right.
For those who are entrepreneurs, what made you want to take that route to be an entrepreneur? Because this is a big step.
Because somebody else doing it. Because somebody else doing
You
it.
don't want to work for the
Okay,
man
so
no more?
yes, we have an answer, and she has her own question. Okay. So she's gonna do the answer first.
Who's
and then
this?
she's gonna piggyback. Which
State your name.
Where you at?
Can't see.
Love. This is love.
Spin with love.
Where's she at?
I love that orange.
Thank you.
Oh, that's it.
Good
Hey, if y'all
evening,
haven't
y'all.
tried her spin class,
Hi, beloved. Hey, love. What up, love?
I love you.
and she can sing a little bit too.
Hey, friend.
Amazing
Come on now.
spirit.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Now she being subtle.
Right now, girl, I done stepped into the real estate mode.
We see you.
Okay. So I'm a realtor. So in regards to choosing entrepreneurship, I think for me, it just became a thing of like, and this kind of leads into my question. I'm good at so many things, like respectfully. And so I think, it kind of put me in a box having to be somewhere from 9 to 5 when I can make so many different sources of income doing so many different things. Like, but also I'm in the space of my journey where I'm like, damn, I'm doing so many different things. Like, I don't know, some people are like, don't be a jack of all trades, but a master at none. And then some people are like, throw spaghetti at the wall and whatever stick with it. So I think that's where I'm at with that.
Do it all, master it all.
So I hear a lot about this. Growing up, I always was told, focus on one thing.
No. And
Well, but
that
I
whole
heard that
master
a lot.
of nut, it's
Focus
a whole
on one
nother
thing.
clause to that.
That's another.
It's a whole nother clause to that that nobody
I didn't listen.
Yeah, it ain't just about one thing. It's about definitely doing more than one thing. And it ain't about it's about figuring it out, man. Just seeing which one work. You know what I'm saying?
And there's
Which one
nothing
is
wrong
most-
with
Shit,
it.
make all of them work.
Exactly.
If all of them pop.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm a firm believer in
Something gonna shake, and then you go ahead and put your all into that.
reading is
But
fundamental
nonetheless,
knowledge is power.
You limiting yourself and trying to figure out what if you put your all into that one thing and it don't pop off, or you realize that you freaking hate it.
You might have given up 10 years chasing that one thing.
Right. That one bag that never comes to.
Again, reading is fundamental knowledge is power. Put your face into everything, then be a jack of all trades. Because nowadays, entrepreneurship, there's money out here. It's money to be made.
Being an entrepreneur, you got to know everything. So just saying, all right, gym owner, you got to know how to be a plumber. You got to know how to clean. You got to know how to.
You can have
for real. You got to know IP, whatever,
Exactly.
IP, whatever it's called. You got to know how to work systems. You got to know how to work social media. You got to know how to do all of that. So why not master everything? That's just like if Slim, if he can master his, if he can mix and master his rap, his
Independent
music.
artist.
Mm-hmm.
What
Why
all
not?
the different hats that you have to actually carry?
Oh, I do everything
everything.
myself. I don't get no money from nobody, nothing. So everything I do it by myself. Right?
So Gavin, we don't need you no more at your studio.
Yeah.
Right.
Wherever you at,
Hold
if
on,
you hear
Ken.
us, Gavin.
Wait a minute, Ken. Someone does. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Because what you were saying was great, right? You know, master everything, correct? That's how you feel. Can you see back here?
Nah, we can't. Y'all black back
I don't even know where you at.
Oh, yeah,
So what Stacy was saying is that you're saying master everything, correct?
Say it in.
You said you should try to at least master most of the things. That
Yeah,
you feel
I have not mastered no.
Okay, so Stacy has some input.
Okay, go ahead.
So my input was that if you're juggling everything, something's gonna fall. So
Right.
you need support. You need someone who is the master of something and able to help you better expand yourself, go further than what you can go by yourself, because that's what God put people in your life. He put people in your life for a reason, to be your destiny helper. You can't do everything,
Right.
period, right?
Right,
So
you need a team.
something will fall if you try to juggle everything by yourself.
So being there, all right.
Great job.
How can I say this?
Scratching the surface as an individual.
Nah,
build
so
a team.
starting something. So if I'm starting a business, so just say I'm going to start a t-shirt company, right?
Because you have.
Shut up. I'm going to start a t-shirt company, right? And I started, but I have no baseline, but I'm asking for help, right? And I'm asking Steven for help. So sometimes what happens is in a business, if I'm asking him for help or I'm bringing him on, it's like I start diluting my dream of what this t-shirt company is, and I'm relying on his vision a little bit, right? It kind of happens. So my thing is I like to start stuff alone, build it, tell you what I want, tell you how I want it to be, and then add my staff, I add my people around to my vision. When you start doing it prematurely, what happens is you start bleeding off another person's vision. And then when you do that, it's not really yours. You know what I mean? So I would start like that. You know what I mean? When it comes down to business or whatever.
So
start your business, write it down, draw it up, write a vision, make it plain, all of that.
And go back to what Stacey said, there's this book called The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People.
Yes, sir.
There are level 4 earners or learners or whatever the word is. And when they ask a level 4 earner how they became successful, they say I. When they ask a level 5 leader how they became successful, they say we. And so I consider myself a level 5 earner. And the beautiful thing about it, I think there was a quote that Justin LeBoy dropped. It's kind of like when something about collaboration, like, you know what I'm saying? Like oftentimes people feel like they gotta gatekeep as they move to the top, but it gets beautiful as you move to the top, as you building and bringing up your people. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody can't go with you.
Everybody can't go with you, so you gotta move with discernment. But at the same time, level 5 leaders, when you ask a level 5 leader how they be, I've been an OG in the game. I haven't seen my biggest peak, but I done seen a lot of money. And at the end of the day, it's because of not so much what I know, but because of who I know. Right. And so my network is my net worth. I've never been broke. I've never had to ask or borrow. You know what I'm saying?
But with your network, clap for it. But with your network, right? To build your network, it's an I.
I understand
right?
that, but
no. You got to start. You got to start with I. Slim, who he was as an individual, I wouldn't deal with him.
Period.
But the fact of the matter is, who he is now I can say we.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's hard to find people who have the same hard work, ethic as you a lot of the time. Sure. And a lot of people trying to win and not trying to do as much as
it ain't environment. It's
it's the person.
Character.
It's the person. It's not even environment.
Yeah.
For
so
sure.
You got to find the right people. It's tough. Yeah. A lot of people ain't gonna get it, man. We gotta just keep it real, man. A lot of people
the part right there.
is not gonna do it. A lot of people ain't gonna be successful. A lot of people ain't gonna do the work that it takes to be on the level that they want to be on. They gonna come up with excuses and make it sound good in their head.
Because
I was at home watching movies with baby, but I was supposed to do this. I sacrifice a lot, man, to have a lot of the shit I have, and a lot of people who say they want to have the shit I have are not willing to
ain't doing
sacrifice the work or nowhere near doing the work that I do every day. And you gonna do the work and be successful, or you ain't. And that's what life is at the end of the day boiled down to. You can come up with all the excuses you want, make that shit sound pretty in your head. Nobody give a damn. At the end of the day, if you don't do the work and do what you need to do to get to where you want to be, then that's on you, kid. And that's just what the difference is. I believe everybody has the opportunity to be successful, but everybody can paint or decorate, come up with some shit. Hey man, I was gonna go to the gym, but I had to watch the kid. People work and go to the gym. So if you ain't doing it, then that's your excuse that sounded good in your head.
4 or 5 a.m.
And that's why you where you at in life. And that go for everything. A
50
lot of the
pounds
time.
later.
And a lot of people gonna make shit sound good in their head. The reason why they ain't do this shit. And that's why you ain't got shit. And that's what, at the end of the day, if you ain't gonna put the work in and put yourself in a high percentage where other motherfuckers can't do that type of shit, then you gonna be a regular motherfucker at the end of the day.
So what about creating a conglomerate of folks, you know what I'm saying, to be able to create that community where we can all pour into each other? Why is it that it's so hard for others to pour into each other? To be able to grow.
A lot of people ain't gonna
insecurity and disbelief.
A lot of people ain't gonna work like you gonna work. A lot of people gonna say they want this and say they gonna do this, but at the end of the day, when it's time to show up,
there's so much money out here to be made.
Because look, let me ask you.
It's crazy. Hold on, no time out. There's so much money out here to be made. Why is it so hard for folks to just come together and really just make this bread? I don't understand that. That in itself is really one of my pet peeves.
Why? Well, you know what? Because to be honest, people don't want to follow a simple plan.
It's us.
Oh, that's cool.
Because if you go to the Asian community,
like he just said,
people they selling shit that we should be selling. They selling weed.
Period.
People don't want.
They do your nails.
People don't
they do this. They do. You know what I'm saying? They doing all this shit.
Exactly.
So my thing is,
we getting there.
It's us. It's us as a community. It's us as a culture that I feel like we pull each other down. Right, it's like a crab in a bucket mentality.
She said we getting there, and I'm challenging her on that.
As you continue to grow, you continue to build that tribe that understands that just what you eat don't make me shit. And if you win, we win, and we win together. But that means if you ain't got the people, if you ain't got the people around you that don't want to see you win, then that means you need to find you a new tribe.
Where is that? It's 2024. We still in the same shit.
A lot of motherfuckers don't want to see you eat.
That's it.
I agree with that now.
I don't think people can be stopped that see your vision.
They see where you're going.
They do.
I'm a level
But it's like he said, if you got a vision and you have the mindset, the instillment to want to make it happen regardless of what's set in front of you,
people making up excuses and not doing what the hell. Like at the end of the day, everybody can go fucking. Let's say a hood chick out the hood. Why ain't no hood chicks out the hood doing nails and feet like them Asians doing who coming out that bitch?
They do. I can plug them.
I
go to Nails University.
Everybody got
the
competition.
Ones that do is getting bread. But the ones that, but it's a lot of money right there in service that women probably say, man, I'm not finna work on this bitch feet.
Exactly what it is.
There's a lot of people not willing to do.
Instead of just joining in with them and be like, yo, let's grow.
You know what I'm saying? And
that's real talk.
In comparison to you being a trainer, right?
Okay.
You giving, let's say you got 5 clients. Out of the 5, you give each client their meal plan. Out of the 5, how many? How many? How many of 5 are gonna follow it?
None.
Exactly.
And then the ones who don't follow it are gonna put you at blame when they don't succeed because you gave me this plan. I'm not seeing it because of you.
I fire them. This is why my clientele is very limited.
You can give somebody a plan. It depends how hungry they are and how effective they are to want to achieve that plan.
That's it.
Just like how they hire me, I
can give you. I can give you the answers to the test. What you gonna do when the test come in front of you?
That's all it is, man. It's all about personal person.
Those who succeed, those who follow the plan.
You gonna do the work or you ain't, man.
That's it.
I ain't mad at nobody. Whatever you want to do. If you want to chill and you happy where you at, cool. If you want to be the most successful motherfucker, you gotta outwork everybody. Period. Like that's what it is.
All right, we got a question out here.
I'm like, first of all, this was amazing. This was a great discussion. We were having our own discussion right back here. Y'all are doing great. Your vision is your own, is what I want to say. Your vision is your own, so people won't see your vision. So there might be some people who are in your camp that might not necessarily support what you see, but they don't have to see it.
You have to believe in yourself. And with that being said, we have a question here. Hi,
question
Nick.
and answer. I'm Nick. I'm a cinematographer, a film editor.
What are you?
The GOAT.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Cinematographer.
What type? You shoot movies?
I shoot film. I've edited. Did a lot of jobs in between from LA, a little bit in Florida.
Okay.
And so more and more.
Throw your accolades out there. Somebody
I see you in the gym all the time, and I never knew that you did all of these amazing things.
Hey, Chastity.
No, but my thing, let me tell you something. Hold on.
Hey, he's the GOAT.
I knew what you did, but you just not really. You be in the gym and you don't say nothing.
Hold on. I have a reason for
Josh.
that. It's because
I'm
we
good,
go back to
and I'm
vision
good
and
at
stuff.
it.
You be focused?
I be focused
I feel
because
you.
once
Is that what it
I
is?
got my thing going, I already got clients I got to take care of. I've been doing this for maybe 5 years, probably when I started meeting Ken. I'm actually going to say thank you, Ken, because we saying everybody's an entrepreneur up in here. Ken was the first person to actually put me on to everybody. He's the first person to talk about me when I wasn't even there. So when I say that we don't really know what we're doing sometimes we just try to like, oh, I got to keep popping my shit, Keep doing the work.
That's it.
Keep doing the work. Somebody's going to watch it. Not everybody's going to like what you do. But I know another thing we don't do. We don't build bonds. So when we don't build that bond, you're going to fail, especially with some new customers. There's a difference between customers and clients. Clients are going to keep coming back over and over and over again. Customers are one-time people. They're going to come in, they be like, I like it, but it's not going to be.
See what I like, I'm out.
So they're not going to just stick around. They're going to just like keep trying to find somebody new and find somebody new. But I think that's why, going back to your point earlier, was I know it's like it's your vision. And I think everybody is an entrepreneur. When we have started a new business, that is our baby. That is our baby because we came up with the name, the color scheme, our name, that's what we follow. But when you're trying to put a team together, you gotta release those certain roles. There's not a job that I'm not gonna be able to edit. There's not gonna be a job that I'm not gonna be a shooter. Heck, I couldn't even do it tonight because I was like, I wanna enjoy tonight. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like you have information, give that information out, pass those tools on to somebody else. Anybody that can ask me a question about film, y'all know I'll never be like, oh, I don't feel like giving you no tools or what's the best camera or anything. I answer all those questions. So even though I might be focused in my own lane, I'm always take time into answering somebody, their questions about film and everything else.
And that's
we appreciate you, Dick.
That's how you build and how you grow.
Yeah. Like me and Steven worked way before even the influential commercial.
I think he shot my first fitness videos in Houston. It was what, 2020?
I thought y'all just met.
He shot me. He shot me and a couple of my old partners when I first moved out here. And as a matter of fact, in Beefit, he shot one of my first fitness videos.
Nick, why you ain't never shoot me?
It's crazy because look, Tucker, right? let me tell you how crazy it is, right? I didn't know Nick from a hole in the wall. I met him through one of my counterparts. He shot a video. Cool. 2020. We are now, 2024?
Yeah.
Somebody else who, has been putting me on to the scene, doing my short film, modeling film shit, right?
Your model shit.
She brought him back on, and after Nick shot that video, he shot of me and this person came on fire, and I was like, yo, do you know that Nick shot my first fitness video? The progression and how far he's came since then.
Yeah, because he was trash when we first met him.
That's cool.
That's cool to be honest.
I won't even say he's trash.
To be frank.
I won't listen. I won't even do that to say he's trash.
Nah.
I was gonna say this, right?
No, I'm cool with that.
Everybody be in their lane, and you grow and you progress at your lane at your speed, right? But from the video that he shot for me in 2020, it was a gym video. He was shooting gym content at the time. It goes to show you, right? Years down the road, he's now shooting short films, production videos. He's doing all type of work. He's shooting Tubi, Disney, Netflix. He got you. But I tell you, your son is solidified. He's solidified.
Hold on.
And I was preaching to my counterpart about him. I was like, yo, it's amazing to see how far we've all have come, because 3 years ago, where we all were at compared to where we are now, what he's shooting, compared to what he was shooting back then, this dude is
crazy.
He's untouchable. His work is phenomenal. His communication with you is great. He's there with you. He's open to hearing your mind, your ideas and all that. Passion and growth. Find what you're passionate about and lead and grow with that.
Appreciate
That's
that,
all I
Stephen.
gotta say.
Appreciate that, Stephen. And that's one thing I was going to lead into. Like when we did that commercial, I didn't get paid a dime. That's how I know I'm passionate about something.
You should have charged.
Hold on, man.
I didn't get paid either.
I'm gonna finish. What I'm saying is, we talk about saying God and faith and everything. God has actually blessed me with way much more than I can even ask for.
That's great.
So that's why I say somebody's watching your work, even if it's free work. Like, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And I think that everybody's like, oh, I want to get paid for this. I want to get paid for this. Well, you're gonna have to take some sacrifices.
When's the cap though?
As an entrepreneur, doing the free work is gonna get you to the real money.
But when's the cap though? When it comes to entrepreneurship,
you know the cap.
When's the cap?
I think it takes 10,000 hours to master something or whatever. So
folks gonna have to literally sit there and count down 10,000 hours.
I think it takes 10 years to master a craft or whatever, and you shouldn't expect that. This is how it go to me. This is my personal belief. I'm not, I believe that it's a 10,000. You got to put 10,000 hours in perfecting whatever you're trying to do. It's not a short. If you're trying to be successful for real, it ain't no fast thing. And that's what the problem with a lot of people. They want shit to work fast, but 10,000 hours, 10 years is what you should expect. But if you pray every day, that can be sped up. You know what I'm saying?
Believe in prayers.
If you tapped in with God,
talking to the higher power,
that can be sped up. You know what I'm saying? But you should expect to put in 10,000 hours to perfect whatever on your own 2 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Slim.
Man, I got to put 10,000 hours in this 10 years.
Talk to him, Slim.
If you really want to be a master and be successful, that's how you should think. Like, I got to expect to do that. But like I said, if you pray every day, you tapped in, that's the only way it can be sped up. You know what I'm
Amen to that.
Got 2 more questions.
All right, so we're going to wrap us up, but we have one, and then we're going to finish up with one of the Level 1 owners here.
Okay.
Say your name first.
This is Vontae, one of your trainers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up, little bro?
What's up, brother?
What's popping?
With the cool glasses on.
It ain't no sun in here.
You know how it goes. Now, my question for y'all is, we always got them good days, but when you are like beginning the stage of entrepreneurship, you're not being successful, nothing's working, you try this, you try that. How do you deal with the dark days?
Try Jesus.
Hey, that's for sure.
They'll never leave, bro.
He will never leave you, never forsake you. I promise you.
Dark days don't. Life is like the stocks. You're gonna have a good week. You're gonna have a bad week. You're gonna have a good. It's forever. So stay in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the people who figure that shit out, everybody fucked up. Everybody got a sad story they can tell you. I lost my mama. I lost this. A lot of people can say a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, the people who figured out through all that shit is the people who gonna win, and that's what it is.
But in the end, it's a choice. Regardless of the fact of what it is that you're going through, you gotta choose whether or not you want to continue on or not. You know what I'm saying? If it's really something that you want to do, you choose. You choose happiness. You choose strive. You choose your route. You choose pushing through. That's choice. You know what I'm saying? Discipline, consistency, all that is extra, but it's still a choice. You could choose to give up, or you could choose to keep it pushing. That's on you, regardless of the fact. So yeah, it might be dark days. Everybody in themselves go through dark days. Everybody in their mother go through it.
Believe in yourself is what they're saying. Believe in yourself, believe in your vision, believe in what you thought about. And to wrap this up, we have the Capricorn here, Kendrick.
Kendrick Renard.
What's up, Kendrick?
The other KJ. What's up, KJ?
Renard Jones.
Kendrick was
call his whole name.
Ken was just partying shit. Kendrick had to bring some, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he had to. He had to.
Kendrick got level 1.
Nah, seriously.
My foot is down.
Nah. But seriously.
Branded, marketed.
Like what Stacey was talking about, like you got to have that person to.
Right.
I was doing everything. I ran every class. Ask T. I ran every class. I cleaned the gym. I put up weights. I did everything. You know what I'm saying? So when he came and fell in, like he had a whole business before this. First of all, before he even moved out here, I feel like I fucked him up because I brought him to TSU. and he was going.
He was in culinary school.
He was in culinary school. So my whole plan was, okay, my dog gonna be a chef.
You already know?
He gonna be a chef. He for to be, you know.
He a chef.
So, bruh, dude dropped out of culinary school with like a month left, a semester left.
I wasn't.
The nigga can cook, but anyways, like
experience.
The fact of the matter is, when he moved out here, he had his own company. He had a juice company, killing it. It was doing great in Miami. Right? So the thing was, the fact that he put down what he had, because he saw my vision, and was like, okay, bro, once we get this up, we got the network now, that juice company gonna pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he did that, and then came in and put everything together, that's
but hold on, love. That's what I'm talking about. It don't even really have to be family, though.
But nah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's my brother.
But I know that's your brother, but that's what I'm talking about. It don't really always have to be family, though. Seeing your vision and moving forward with that.
It's
Sometimes
different.
it don't be family.
Nah, but no. But it's different. So like, that's my baby brother, right? So just say,
he could have been like, bruh.
No. It's so different.
I'm good.
It's still a side eye when it's bruh. Like, I love this nigga dearly. But it's still like it's gonna be a side eye, like, I don't know. Like,
that's because you're a Sagittarius.
Whatever.
Tell him.
But what I'm saying is, but with my baby brother that I raised, I know everything about him from top to bottom. I don't have to side eye there. I can question. I can say like, bro, what you doing that for? But other than like thinking like.
But that's not every situation though. Like there's some families where they still gonna side eye
you
regardless
that's what I'm
of the
saying.
fact.
I'm saying my situation.
Oh, okay.
I ain't talking about nobody else shit. I'm talking about him.
His line.
We talking about him, but I didn't have to side eye anything. Now sometimes I got to go on the statement and be like, hey, who in Cabo?
My boy living his best life.
Right. I have to look at the statement. But other than that, like I don't have to side eye nothing. I don't have to stress about the crazy shit. Now what I do have to stress about, like, damn, I hope this nigga don't go off. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah. But
put a whole poster up at that point.
At the end of the day, like the completion, I mean, we still got growth. We still got some more stuff to do at level 1, but that was a main piece of the puzzle.
I saw the change immediately. I was like, what the hell is going on? And it was you.
And it was really nothing I really had to even say.
It was basically no more nigga shit.
Yeah. Huh?
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
The great puzzle.
All right.
He's out the window.
How y'all doing tonight? All right. So I have a few not statements, but just some feedback very quickly. There was a young sister that said something
Hold on,
about.
let's check on your mic real quick because I don't like the way it sounds.
Yeah. We're not hearing what you talking
That's
about.
unsanitary. I can't. So she was like consistency and stuff like that, right? So it's not on you, it's in you.
Okay.
And if it's not in you, then it's not going to happen. You're born with it. It seemed as if after 2020, everybody wanted to be a boss. Everybody wanted to be an entrepreneur because these PPP loans. It ain't it. You got to be able to wear every hat in the building. All right. I do social media. I do accounting. I clean the toilets. And you do that, and you do it and back to, I think you and Stacey had something about building that team. I do it because when I do it, I'm going to do it in a spirit of excellence. And when I hire someone to do it, they better do it just like I do it. Or if not, you got to go. I know some of y'all, I've only been here for 3 years and I've had 22 employees. I will get rid of your ass in a minute. If you're not cleaning the back of that bowl, how I clean the back of that bowl, you got to go. If you're not teaching my class how I need my class to be taught, you got to go. If you're not checking in my people how I need my people to be checked in and greeted with a smile, you got to go. All right? So if it ain't in you, it ain't in you. All right? And back to my sister Leah when she was saying the corny stage, you don't have to worry about about doing it by yourself. It's not about being one person. You can partner with somebody who's doing something that you're doing, and that's going to take you to the next level. All right? Don't worry about that. All right? Everything that you're doing, everything that you have done is going to get you to that next level when you're a business owner. I've been a teacher. I've worked for the YMCA with a nonprofit organization. Now that's why the L1 Foundation is moving like it's moving. Right? All right? When I come into boot camp, you see order, because in my classroom, when I taught 55 students, middle school students, I had my eyes on everybody. What you doing back there? What are you doing? That's why in class, fix your back. Make sure you pull it. Everything is cue to cue, which is bell to bell instruction. All right? But that's all I'm going to say. But I thank you guys. This panel right here, you gave us so much knowledge tonight, and we appreciate you. Coco, listen, Mutterskant, that's my name for her. I remember sitting down with her. We go to lunch like almost every other day.
Tipsies.
Patio by La Pasha. Make sure you guys check that out. They got some of the best hookah around here. But just to see this come to life, knowing that we talked about this, we talked about, oh, I want to do a 1 year, and it's here. It's here. Doing the walkthroughs, it's here.
I got my shades on. Then you see the room.
It's here.
It's more than you wanted in here. Yeah.
And it's only going up from here. So year number 2.
We ain't even scratched the surface yet. Y'all just stay tuned.